All right, we're back at it again. We got the dogs in the background for this one, and it's about 53 degrees out air temperature. Water temperature is about 47 degrees, so about the same as yesterday, just no sun really today. It's cloudy right now. It was sunny earlier, but no sun today. All right, well, buddy. It's our new puppy. Well, I don't know about new, but he's at least like, we've had him for like 3 months or maybe less, but anyways, whew. My water's getting a little gunky right now just from being outside, and these guys drink from it, so I'm gonna have to clean that out today. Also, I feel like I'm looking a little leaner. I don't know, I've been dropping weight. I've been bulking since the start of this year, so I'm dropping. I was about 200 at the peak of my bulk, and I'm dropping back to about 185 to 190. I want to stay somewhere in there so I can be ready for my next bulk as well. All right, timer is set for about 3 minutes. What's up, buddy? Oh, oi, oi, oi. What's going on, huh? So, today we're going to be talking about the effects or the different types of fat in the body. So the difference between brown fat and yellow fat. And so it's pretty simple. So you can think of brown fat as you have much less. You have about 3 to 5%, I believe, that might be when you're born, and then it decreases over time. And then you have about 95 to 97% yellow fat. And it's really simple, the difference between them. So with brown fat, basically it gets burned quickly as energy. So when you get in the cold bath, it burns really fast to heat you up, or when you're exercising. And then yellow fat is the main type of fat that you have. The majority of it is yellow fat, and this guy really likes licking me when I'm wet. It's odd, but the yellow fat is it burns much slower. So like when you're not eating, it burns its energy to keep you, going. And then a good analogy of it is gasoline versus firewood. So gasoline burns very quickly and is going to give you a lot of energy very fast, and wood is going to burn a little slower, still give you energy, but more on a long scale. Oh, my dog's going after. Hey, stop that. He likes to chase my cats. Sorry. But you need both, basically, because you can't just have brown fat. But there are some studies going into how brown fat could help with diabetes, because with diabetes, it's when your insulin and the glucose in your blood is out of balance. So basically the insulin in your blood, or the insulin in you, isn't effective against, I believe, like transporting the glucose properly. So I believe that it gets stored as fat more, or you just don't produce insulin. So I believe that they're looking into more studies around how brown fat, oh shit, I set my timer wrong again. But how like brown fat could help reduce diabetes and like assist in it, because it can be burned much faster. It doesn't get stored so much. And the brown fat is stored primarily around your neck and your shoulders, and it can burn very fast, very good. And apparently with brown fat, how to increase it, or the people who have like higher levels of it are people who live in like colder climates. You see an increase in brown fat in people who like live in more northern areas where it's nice and cold. And a lot of people say that you can increase brown fat by doing cold baths, but one of the guys that I watch on YouTube who was talking about brown fat, there was a study that he looked at that said that basically you can't cold bath enough to actually increase brown fat. Like just living in a colder climate, because that's very constant cold, compared to like a cold bath a day or maybe 3 times a week, that will increase it. So it's basically the amount of time that you're actually exposed to cold and living in a cold environment. And in my room, it's it's pretty cold. I think it's about 60 degrees typically in my little area. So I would assume that I naturally just have higher brown fat than most people who live in much warmer climates. All right, that should definitely be 3 minutes. My skin gets really tight when I do cold baths. That's part of why I like them. I might do push-ups after sometimes, just and like get a nice little pump going, so then I can see how good I look. Because I've been bodybuilding for a while and bulking, so I want to see me when I'm lean and looking really nice and good. All right, dunk time. Oh. Oh. Okay, this was number 4, and I hope that this helped you to understand brown fat and yellow fat much better. I've just more started learning about it recently, but I think it's interesting to know about, and if cold baths do actually increase brown fat, then that would be very cool because it's good to have so you can burn energy much faster. And I believe that you're going to be much leaner if you have more like brown fat compared to like yellow fat, because yellow fat is stored, like that's what you get around like your midsection a lot and in your legs. So basically it's the fat that people don't want, but it's there for a reason, you know? You need it for survival. It's in us for survival. So thank you for watching. I set my timer wrong for that's 2 times out of 4 videos. Can't believe that. All right. Thanks for watching.